Good morning, campers. This is Tim of Iron Earth 701 out for another adventure. I'm back in the Boundary Waters. I'm at the far western end of Lake Saganaga. Quetico is right across the way there from me on the mainland. The loons are doing a lot of looning this morning. Bought a brand new toy for this adventure. Since it's such a big lake. I broke down and found someone selling their coast, the 16-foot version of my Oru, for a pretty good price last year. Picked it up, and now I took it on its first adventure. A little bit of a learning curve because it uses the slide rails as opposed to the push-ins like I did on the other one. Um, I I don't think it's not better. It's not one isn't better than the other. I think this one is a little bit of a learning curve, but I think I've got it under control. Really nice boat though. A lot of storage space in it. That's one thing I do like for adventures, but it is a pain in the ass to. It would be a pain in the ass to portage. This is definitely like a one portage a day kayak. With the bay, I can get away with maybe three a day. With the coast, it's a one a day kayak. Absolutely, there's no way I'm portaging it more than once a day because you got to take it apart more than you have to take apart the bay. Anyway, let me give you guys an idea of what's going on here and show where I'm camped. My first two campsites I wanted to go to were taken on American Point, so I ended up having to paddle a little further down on Lake Saganaga and found this nice little site. Didn't have quite the northern view of the sky I wanted, but it's a pretty good site nevertheless. All right, show you guys I'm camped in here. This is the first site on the American side of the far western part of Lake Saganaga that you come to after all the three sites there at American Point. So I decided could have brought the other tent, but I stuck with my Lanshan one for this trip. It just packs away much better. Maybe someday I'll bring the Lanshan too for some other stuff, but it's big enough for what I need. But I think from now on in the Boundary Waters, I'm thinking about maybe bringing the other tent, my shoulder season tent, because man, it was a pain in the butt trying to get those stakes put in to get the thing put up. It's Boundary Water soil at all these campsites is really compacted. Oh my gosh, it's compacted. A freestanding tent would be better in the Boundary Waters with metal stakes. Nice little fire pit set arrangement here. Really, really nice. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I was really focused on trying to get a northern view of the northern lights, it would have been would be a great little site. It's It's definitely well into the area that on Lake Saganaga where there's no motors allowed at all. So that's really nice. Yeah, it's a nice little place. I might set up a tarp here later to get some have a place where I can have a place to be under in case there's mosquitoes. Kind of have a little mosquito refuge. But mosquitoes haven't been that bad, to be honest. It's been pretty nice. Pretty lousy bear bag hang last night, but I got here basically at dark, so it was a struggle getting that up. I'll look around some more, but I might I'm only going to stay here one more night. I might just live with it. I think it's far enough off the ground. Unless it's an adult bear, then if it's an adult bear, I'm hosed. They're gonna rip it apart. But this area is probably pretty well used. I imagine the bears stay away from it. Anyway, nice little site. Minimal trash. Picked up a tiny bit of trash. I think since the boaters can't get here, you have to get here by canoe or kayak. There's a much higher level of respect from the campers. I was at one site where I took lunch yesterday, and actually found some pretty substantial trash on the site. But boaters can go there, so I think boaters unfortunately have a not as good an ethic when it comes to the Boundary Waters. Bringing my Helinox chair. That's working out pretty good, and it's a nice fire pit. If I were going steak, this would be a great little place to do steak at. But don't see a lot of hardwood, so that it might taste kind of funkadelic. I've never cooked a steak over pine. I don't know how it would taste. Nice view though. It's a nice western sky view, but That's not what I wanted last night. So we'll see. We'll see what I do. There's some campsites right across the way. That's Quetico, right over there. That's right over there. That's Quetico. So which I'm going to go into today. I want to go check out the pictographs on the on one of the walls there in Lakash Bay, and then maybe I'll go check out Silver Falls to see how rough that kayaking trail would be. How rough that trail would be to carry a kayak over. Because maybe next year I might do this lake and then do the other lake with my big kayak, or maybe my small kayak. So, alrighty, I'm gonna getting some water together, getting some breakfast together. You know, late start this morning, but I was tired, boy. I really just wanted to just lay in bed and just relax. All right, I'll see you guys in the water when I get into Lakash Bay and then get to the pictographs. All right, take care. Bye bye.